I thought the Dodgers series was a huge step forward for this team. And if that was a huge step forward, we just took 2 steps back. What's going on, guys? It's the King of 161st Street. I'm back with another video, and that was embarrassing. That homestand was embarrassing. Look, I was able to forgive the White Sox series, right? We had that situation with the smoke from Canada. So I was able to say, okay, you know what? We're cool. It was a weird circumstance that forced a day-night doubleheader. Sevy not pitching well really scares me. But again, weird circumstance. We'll get him next time sort of thing. Knowing the circumstances were weird, I was able to overlook it. If we were able to win this Boston series like we should. This could be a totally different conversation right now if Gleyber Torres wasn't so lazy on that play, or if Jose Trevino just had a better at-bat and wasn't swinging at pitches that were going to hit him. We'd be having a much different conversation right now. But everything of that sort of comes it down to one thing. The lack of offense this offense can produce without Aaron Judge is startling. The fact that Aaron Boone feels the need to sit these guys and give all these guys rest days every other day is absolutely dumb. Like dumbfounding. Because we don't have Judge. This lineup is already losing Bader, Judge. All these guys are out. And so you're going to deplete this lineup even more than it already is? I get he's coming off of the IL recently. But at some point, you got to be ready to play every day. That's what we got Stanton to do, is to play every day. It's what we got Donaldson to do, to play every day. If they're not able to play every day, well, then we got to be looking in other directions, because this is getting ridiculous. And I'm not saying to look in other directions. I'm saying Aaron Boone's got to sort of get that in his head to play them every day. This lineup is heavily depleted with stars, heavily depleted with bats. Bader should be coming back soon, and that's cool. But what's going to happen when they start playing him every other day? They start having IKF out there every other day. It's just when they're coming off of the IL, I understand for the first week, you want to sort of ease them back in. We're heading on the second to third week of Donaldson and Stanton. It's time to get them in the lineup every day. Or stop putting kids' gloves on when you're trying to handle them right now. Kids' gloves were good for the first week. Time to take them off. Time for them to be big boys and actually play the fucking game. We can't be winning we're not going to win games scoring 2 to 3 runs a night. We need this offense to score 4 to 5, maybe even 6 runs, because again, we don't have the most consistent starting pitching staff. We have a great bullpen, one of the best bullpens in baseball, but you got to get it there. And the bullpen needs some help. And if you're not going to give this team any help, it's going to be tough. Again, it was one homestand. It was 6 games. We went 2-4. Again, it's just the most embarrassing time to do it, because you had the Chicago White Sox, who are a dumpster fire. I thought they'd be better without their old manager. I was wrong. That team has to be honest, I wouldn't blame them if they blew it up. It's not going well over there. And they made us look like the team we need to blow it up. But again, the smoke and just the conditions playing the game, it was very weird. So I was able to sort of overlook it. If this series looked any better, and for 2/3 of this series, it looked like the exact same thing. Garrett Cole was on the mound in game 1, got little run support. They tried mounting a comeback in the 9th. Volpe almost made this scenario all obsolete, right? If he hits that home run, all of our problems go away. But again, all these situations, the 9th inning today, or 10th inning today with Trevino, the situation with Torres that costed us a run. These are all factors of us not being able to score without Judge. And if these rumors are true, that the Yankees would be thrilled to have Judge back before the All-Star break, oh, we got a fucking problem on our hands. This thing can get ugly fast. Say goodbye to the fucking division at that point. If this offense can't start to produce at some point, you're not going to win games scoring 2 runs. And if you don't have Judge in there to sort of dictate where this lineup goes, because it's basically wherever Judge goes, the team goes. Rizzo playing like shit, probably because they're really pitching to him. They're not pitching to him like, okay, we can go after him because we don't want to go after Judge. He's now the hitter. He's now the hitter they're going to go after. So they're nibbling corners on him. They're really trying to get him out or trying to make him expand the zone. He doesn't understand this yet, and he keeps expanding the fucking zone. You got players in there like Billy McKinney, who's been our most successful player on this homestand somehow. You cannot have a homestand where Billy McKinney is your best player. No offense to Billy fucking McKinney, a career minor leaguer should not be your most successful player. He had a really good series, and that catch saved the game in the top of the 10th. That could have made things ugly, but it didn't because of that catch. Billy McKinney, I give him all the credit in the world. Torres had a couple good hits in this series, but other than that, he looked lost at the plate at times. Anthony Volpe, he's got to start getting shit together. Look, I've been under the assumption we need to give Volpe time. But if Judge is going to be out and Bader's not coming back right now, and Boone continues to insist on giving all these guys rest and more rest so that this lineup is already depleted, you're going to need something out of him. He's got to do something. 189 and keep hitting the ball in the air. It's the Billy Hamilton effect. You cannot use your legs if you keep hitting the ball in the air. You got to get the ball on the fucking ground. He doesn't know how to do that right now, and he is struggling because of it. You got guys like Oswaldo. Look, I'm glad he's back in the majors. It was unexpected for him to be here. But while you're here, you got to do something. Dude, he's continuing to do the same old shit he always does. That's the problem here. I'm very happy with the production we're getting out of Willie Calhoun, out of Jake Bowers, out of Billy McKinney. These are not guys that are going to win you games. These are quality players for your team. These are not guys who are game changers. Game changers are what win you games. Where the fuck is Rizzo? Where the fuck is DJ? Where the fuck is Torres at times? And I mean, Torres, again, he has done sort of his job, but again, his age is starting to show a little bit, and the fact that even with those few home runs he had, because he had the home run yesterday and now the home run today, but other than that, what are you doing? I don't know what he's doing other than that. That sort of saved his ass from this series, because if that did not happen in this series, if he didn't have those 2 hits, people would be looking at him a lot more closely. But the main culprits here is DJ LeMahieu and Anthony Rizzo. Look, I'm hoping the 2 hits he had the other day and the hit he had today, I mean, I'm hoping this is sort of a turning point for DJ, but it's gotta be a turning point because he has done jack shit this year. And Anthony Rizzo, ever since Judge has been gone, it's sort of the Joe DiMaggio effect, where he was sort of in the middle of that stacked lineup, so he was able to go on that crazy hit streak because they didn't want to face Mickey Mantle. Anthony Rizzo was having the luxury of batting behind Judge. They didn't want to go after Judge, so they had to go after him. Now they don't want to go after Rizzo because he's the only guy who was competent up to that point. He has done jack shit. We need a guy like Rizzo to step up in these games. It's getting to a point where, look, that Dodger series was great. The team showed out. The team showed that they have heart, and we are competitive with these guys if Judge is available. Now that Judge is not available because it's all cement under that fucking fence, now we're showing the lack of depth on this team. The offense runs how Judge runs, and this is not a new concept, but is a scary concept because you're not going to win many games if it's Judge versus the world. It's gotta be the Yankees versus the world, not Aaron Judge and others. And right now it looks like Aaron Judge and others, but man, I'm hoping they could get this together. But hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like down below. Comment down below. Is there any trade acquisitions you guys think the Yankees should be making? Let me know. And yeah, Yankees got to get their shit together because this can go downhill in a blink of an eye. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and